Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is Judge Hassan. Thank you for joining us. This is the 1:45 p.m. docket on August 11th for the City of Olmos Park Municipal Court. With us today, we have Mr. Dixon, who's a prosecutor, as well as two clerks from the municipal court. Just so everyone is aware, we are currently live streaming on YouTube, and that's in order to comply with the open court's provision of the Constitution. I'm going to go over some preliminary instructions, and then I will call the docket. So when I call the docket, if you're present, please take yourself off of mute at that point in time and let me know that you're here, and we'll move forward from there, okay? Before we get started, just again, some preliminary instructions. If you're here for a pretrial setting and you've been here before and you're here to meet with the prosecutor, you will be visiting with him in a separate breakout room in a few minutes. If that's the case, look for the pop-up to show up on your screen. Click that to go into the breakout room with him, okay? If you have multiple violations, you may also be speaking with Mr. Dixon, okay? For those of you who are here for an initial appearance, this is an arraignment docket as well. This is not a trial docket, so we will not be conducting trials today. But if you are here for initial appearance, I will be asking you how you plead on your case. You can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead guilty, you're admitting guilt and you're asking the court to assess the punishment in the case. If you plead no contest, you are not admitting guilt. However, you're choosing not to contest the charges and you just want to try to resolve the matter today. Okay, that's a plea of no contest. If you do want to contest the charges, you would enter a plea of not guilty. All right. We would then set your case for trial. You do have a constitutional right to a jury trial. That means the case would be heard and decided by 6 citizens of Olmos Park. You can choose to waive a jury trial and instead have a trial by judge, okay? Again, those trials will not take place today, but we will schedule them for a later date and time. However, if you do plead not guilty today, you will have an opportunity to visit with Mr. Dixon to discuss those facts that you think are in question. If you're able to resolve those matters today with him, that's great. Otherwise, we will schedule you for a pretrial setting and thereafter a trial setting, okay? If you do want to try to take care of your matters today, and if you're here for moving violations and you want to try to keep that off your driving record, there are some options available to you. The first of which is the driving safety course. If you have not taken that course in the last 12 months for a ticket dismissal, you may be eligible. However, you must have a valid Texas driver's license and insurance in your name. You will have 90 days to complete the course. Upon completion of the course, you must turn in your certificate and your driving record, and then we close out the case once you submit those documents. If you are under the age of 25, you must take the driving safety course. If you do not qualify for the driving safety course, you may qualify for a deferral. It's sometimes informally called probation. It's an unsupervised probationary period, anywhere from 1 day to 180 days, depending on the violation charged. There is a special expense fee that must be paid, and there may be some requirements placed upon you during that time that you must comply with. That may include completing community service hours, attending a course, maintaining insurance, obtaining a driver's license, etc. It will vary from case to case, okay? However, if you are successful in complying with the terms of the deferral, the case will be closed out and will not appear as a conviction on your record. Now, if you are, again, under the age of 25, if you choose a deferral option, you must also take the driving safety course as a condition. If you are a commercial driver's license holder, you are not eligible for the driving safety course option, nor for the deferral option. If you are here for an equipment violation, perhaps an expired registration, a tail light that was burnt out, a license plate issue, and you were able to get those items corrected, you may be eligible for a compliance dismissal for a fee anywhere between $10 and $20. Okay, we must, however, have proof that those items were corrected. Now, if you need an extension of time, a payment plan, a request for community service hours, a request for time served, etc., or if you have questions specific to your case, I will address those with you individually here in a few minutes. Okay, I am going to call the docket. So when your name is called, if you could take yourself off of mute and let me know that you're here, and then we'll go in alphabetical order. Okay, Mr. Joyner, who are you here for, sir?
Judge, I'm here for Daniel Saldivar. It's a client of ours that we received an offer on. He did accept the offer that Mr. Dixon provided. Okay. Unfortunately, we have lost contact with them, and we'd ask that you allow a 30-day reset to see if we can get in contact with them. If not, we would be withdrawing from representation.
Okay.
As I mentioned, he did accept the plea offer that was presented. It's just been difficult for us to play debt collector.
Okay, very good. I will go ahead and grant a 30-day reset unless Mr. Dixon has some sort of objection.
Sorry, Judge, no objection.
Okay, very good. All right, 30 days. Mr. Joyner, try to get in contact with him. If there's no contact, then if you would submit that withdrawal and the motion to withdraw, and if that's the case, then we'll contact him separately after the 30-day period.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thanks, Frank. You guys have a good day.
All right,
All right,
you're
see you.
excused. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see here. Juan Aleman. Juan Aleman. Bernard Bucher. Bernard Bucher. Malinex Calderon Vera.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Ryan Callahan. Ryan Callahan. Bernadette Carroll. Bernadette Carroll. Jonathan Gallardo. Jonathan Gallardo. I see your name on the screen there.
Here, ma'am.
Thank you. Jonathan Godina. Jonathan Godina. Rosa Maria Gonzalez. Rosa Maria Gonzalez. Patrick Gutierrez. Patrick Gutierrez. Thank you, sir.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Thank you. Veronica Hernandez.
Present.
Thank you. Ivan Lopez Caballero.
Present.
Thank you. Irazema Lopez.
Here, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
I'm here.
Thank you. Julie Macias. I see you there.
Yes,
Okay.
hi, I'm here.
Hi, thank you. Let's see, is it Jara Namans?
Here, Your Honor.
Thank you. Adolf Ricondo. I'm sorry, that was taken care of already. Edwin Rivera Flores. Edwin Rivera Flores. Luis Enrique Ruiz.
Here, ma'am.
Thank you. Victor Saldivar Gonzalez.
Present.
Thank you. Daniel Saldivar. No, that was taken care of also. Luis Silva. Luis Silva. Jorge Solis. Jorge Solis. Maria Sergers. Maria Sergers. I see you there. Thank you. Joseph Thayes.
Solis.
Here, Your Honor.
Hello,
Okay.
for Jorge Solis. Sorry,
Okay, thank you.
I was trying to unmute.
Okay, got it. Thank you. And Alexandra Vasquez. Alexandra Vasquez. I see you there. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, very good. All right, so first up, I have, let's see, Malinex Calderon Vera. Good afternoon. You're on mute. If you could unmute for me, please.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Let's see here. You have a charge for speeding 42 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. How do you plead?
Not guilty, ma'am.
Not guilty. Okay. And then a charge for failed to drive in a single lane. How do you plead on that one?
Not guilty.
Not guilty. Okay. Trial by judge or trial by jury?
By judge is fine.
Okay. I will give you the opportunity to visit with the prosecutor here in a few minutes, and then we'll go forward from there. Okay.
Thank you. Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Just look for that pop-up to show up on your screen for a breakout room.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Next is Jonathan Gallardo.
Here, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm all right, miss. How about you?
I'm doing well. Let's see here. You have a few charges pending from September of 2021. You have display, expired registration, or license plate. How do you plead?
I plead guilty, Your Honor.
Okay. Failure to maintain financial responsibility or insurance. How do you plead?
Guilty,
And no driver's license. How do you plead on that one?
guilty.
All right. What's the status of the driver's license? Are you able to get one or no?
No, ma'am. What happened was they had sent me a first Zoom court. I was supposed to appear, and I did not check any of my emails, so I just didn't. I never
Okay.
I never appeared with it.
Okay. All right. So you have these 3 open cases. So no driver's license, no insurance. You don't have
no,
any,
no,
no
ma'am.
insurance at the moment?
I got insurance, but I mean it was under my my son's mom's name, but I'm not even supposed to be driving anyway, so I don't
Okay.
think
All right. So what are you looking to do with these? Just pay them out, get on a payment plan, or what are you looking to do?
payment plan would be the best option, Your Honor, if you can help me out with that.
Okay. So you have some, it's quite a large amount of fees because it went into collections and because of the warrants, because you failed to appear. All right. So Myra, do you have a total for this one, or Valerie?
Let me check for you, Judge.
I think it was like $1,050, miss.
All
I
right.
think.
Yeah, it's over 1,000 from,
105820,
say again?
105820.
Okay. All right, Mr. Gallardo, are you currently employed?
Yes, ma'am. I just got another job right now.
Okay. So can you start making payments toward this?
Yes, Your Honor, I can.
Okay. All right. When can you make an initial payment of $100?
I can probably make that by the end of the month for sure.
Okay, so let's see here.
31st.
The 31st is a Wednesday. Can you do that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So $100 due by August 31st, and then we'll put you on a payment plan for the balance, okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, we'll do that. And then just be aware there's a time payment fee that will be added for each of these because of the extension of time. If you go past 30 days by state law, we have to add that time payment fee, okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll add that to the total balance, and then we'll break it down into a payment plan for you in about 10 monthly payments, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're very welcome. You'll be able to, you can also make, you have to make the minimum payment, but if you can make more, then it'll reduce the number of payments you have to make, okay?
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll send you once you make your initial payment, you'll get the breakdown of the other payments and when they're due, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can either contact the court by phone or by email to make that payment online, or you can come into court and make that $100 payment, and then they'll give you that breakdown of the monthly payments, okay?
Awesome, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Any questions?
No.
All right, we'll see you back on the 31st to make that first payment, and then thereafter you'll be put on that payment plan.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you. Stay well.
You too, miss. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Next up is Patrick Gutierrez. If you could unmute for me, please. Patrick Gutierrez. Okay. How about Veronica Hernandez?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm good, thanks. Let's see here. You have a few charges pending. You have a speeding charge, 41 and a 30 mile per hour. How do you plead?
I plead guilty.
Okay. And then you have driving while license suspended. How do you plead on that one?
Guilty.
Okay. Let's see. You also have operate motor vehicle with one license plate or with only one Without a license plate or with only one license plate, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
Okay, and then no driver's license. How do you plead on that one?
Guilty.
Okay. All right, because you have multiple cases and because you pled not guilty on at least one of them, I'm going to have you visit with the prosecutor here in a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
All right, just give him a second to come back and then we'll send you into a breakout room with him.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next is Ivan Lopez Caballero.
Yes,
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How's it going?
I'm doing well, thanks. Let's see here. You have operate unregistered motor vehicle. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. And then you have defective tail lamps. How do you plead on that one?
No contest. I have a receipt for the missing part right here.
Okay. Can you take a photo of that and send that into the court?
Yes, ma'am.
You haven't done that already, have you?
No, ma'am.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and do that and I'll take a look at it here in a few minutes, okay? You can
Sounds
take a
good.
photo and email it to almosparkcourt@gmail.com.
almosparkcourt@gmail.com.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
All right. Let's see here.
And as far as the no registration, I was wondering if you could help me out with the payment plan for that.
Okay. You weren't able to get the car registered?
No, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So that one is $175 for the fine. And we can break that into a payment plan if you'd like. Okay.
Yes, please.
All right. So can you make an initial payment of $50 by next Friday?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So $50 by the 19th. Okay. Of this month.
19.
And that leaves you with a balance of 125. Can you pay that within the next 30 days or do you need longer than 30 days?
I can do that within the next 30 days. Yeah.
Okay. So then $50 by the 19th and the balance within 30 days. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. Now, if you can take a photo of that or scan it in and send that to us right now, I'll take a look at it.
Yes, ma'am.
If it checks out, it'll be a $20 dismissal fee. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Why don't you take care of that and I'll come back to you here in a few minutes. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Dixon.
Judge, I've got a plea agreement on Ms. Calderon.
Okay. Go ahead.
You're gonna plead no contest on the speeding. It's 90 days deferred disposition, fine of $200. She's gonna have a payment plan with $50 down by the end of next week. And use the 90 days to pay off the remainder. And then I'll dismiss the other one, Judge.
Okay. Okay. Ms. Calderon, is that your understanding of the plea offer from the prosecutor?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay. So you'd like to, just to be clear, you'd like to change your plea from not guilty to no contest. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're waiving your right to trial. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and accept the plea offer. So it'll be a $200 fee for the deferral on the speeding. If you comply with that, then the prosecutor is going to move for dismissal on the other charge. Okay.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, very good. So your initial payment of $50 will be due next Friday, and then we'll put you on a payment plan over the 90 days for the balance, okay?
Mhm.
All right, very good.
Thank you.
If you'll just stop by, you're very welcome. If you just stop by the court by next week, by next Friday to make that payment, then they'll give you the additional paperwork at that point in time.
Okay, yes,
All
that's
right,
fine.
very
Thank you
good.
so much.
Okay, you're welcome. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. Frank, you have Veronica Hernandez.
Okay, I'll visit with her, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Gutierrez, are you back?
Yes, yes, Your Honor, I am. My Wi-Fi had cut out unfortunately for some reason. So
That's okay. You're back now.
yes, it was. Okay, I'm ready.
All right, very good. All right, so you have a charge here of possession of drug paraphernalia. How do you plead?
I plead guilty.
Okay. How old are you?
I am 20.
Okay. How did you want to take care of this one?
what are my options, Your Honor?
Okay, you can pay the fine of $281. That
Okay.
will be a conviction on your record, okay? Or you can do a deferral. It would be $301 for 6 months probation. That's 180 days unsupervised probation, no similar violations during that period. And you also have to complete a 4-hour drug awareness course online. If you successfully comply with that and complete the course and make your payments and don't get any additional tickets for the next 6 months, the case is closed out and will not appear as a conviction. It will show up that you received the violation, but that you successfully completed the deferral. Okay.
Okay, Your Honor.
All right. So which of those two options would you like to choose today?
I will pay my fine.
Just pay the fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
it's $281. Understand that is a conviction on your record. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right. Can you pay that fine in full by next Friday, or do you need more time than that?
I could pay it you said next Friday, correct?
Then by the 19th.
I could pay it, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. So that full amount of $281 is due by the 19th. You can stop by in person to make that payment, or you can contact them by phone or send them an email and they can send you that link to make that payment online.
Where exactly can I pay it at, Your Honor?
If you go to the municipal court building, you can pay in person.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it Olmos Park or Bayhart County?
No, Olmos Park.
Okay,
It's on the letterhead. The address should be there on the letterhead they sent you.
I have it right here, Your Honor.
All right. Does it have the address there?
Yes,
On El
ma'am.
Prado?
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's where you go and you speak with the clerks and they can process that payment for you. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Any questions?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. You're free to go. Just make sure you stop by the court by next week.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Have a great day now.
You too.
Bye-bye. Mr. Lopez, did you send that in for us?
Sorry about that. Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Okay. All right. As soon as they get it, they'll send it to me. Okay. Just give me a
Okay.
minute.
Sounds good.
All right. So next is Irazema Lopez.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello. How are you?
Hello. I'm doing good.
Good. Let's see here. You have some pending cases. You have operate unregistered motor vehicle. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Defective stop lamps. How do you plead?
Guilty.
And failure to change address. How do you plead?
No content.
No
That
contest?
one. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you, did you get the vehicle registered?
Not yet. I was gonna ask you if you give me like a month.
Okay. You haven't been able to get it yet?
No, my job kind of cut my hours, so.
All right. I'll give you 30 days to get it done. If you're able to get it done and you, when you go to the tax assessor's office, you need to tell them that you received a traffic ticket for not having the registration. So you need to pay the late penalty fee. Okay.
Yes.
All
Okay.
right. So when you go to the tax assessor's office, very important that you pay the late penalty fee. And if you do that, you will qualify for the compliance dismissal with us for $20. Okay.
Right. So what
If
if
not-
I just move?
If not, it's,
What if I used to live? Oh,
say again.
what if I just move from Austin to San Antonio? Do I have to go to Austin or?
No, you can go to the tax assessor's office here, just as long as you satisfy all the conditions that they require of you. You have to have insurance and you have to have the vehicle inspected and pass inspection.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. But you got to get us a receipt that you paid the penalty and that you got the car registered. Okay. All right. If you don't get that done within 30 days, the fine's going to be $175.
Okay.
All right. So that takes care of one. We'll reset it 30 days. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Just a minute. You still have the other two. The defective stop lamps. Did you get that fixed?
I will fix that by tomorrow.
Okay. So that hasn't been fixed either.
No.
Okay, so we'll need a receipt for that too. You need to get us a receipt, okay?
Okay.
All right, if you do, it'll be $10 on that one. If you don't, it'll be $210.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do the first one.
Okay, all right.
So
And
I
then
just
fifth,
like take a picture of the receipt and send it tomorrow.
yes, you can take a photo or drop off a copy. However it is that you want to get us a copy, just make sure you send that in before the 30 days.
Okay.
Okay. Now, the last one is failure to report change of address. Okay. Have you gotten that changed?
No.
Okay, so you didn't get that taken care of yet.
No, not yet.
All right, so that's a $184 fine on that one. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Can I do a payment plan for that one?
Yes, you can do a payment plan. Can you pay $50 by next Friday or no?
No.
All right, so I'm going to have your first payment of $50 due in 30 days along with everything else. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so within 30 days, we're going to reset you. I'll see you back in 30 days, but we need 2 receipts, one for registration, one for the stop lamps.
Okay.
And then $20 on the registration, $10 on the stop lamps. That's 30. And then another 50 on the change of address. So that's $80 total
In 30 days. Right?
in 30 days.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We'll see you back in 30 days. Okay. Do you need to update
Okay,
your
thank you so much.
contact information or your address or anything with the court?
No, you guys
Okay.
have the correct address.
All right. Very good.
I have another question. Do I go to like the DMV to
To
change
change
my
your
address?
get a new driver's license? Yes, you have to contact them to set up an appointment to get that taken care of.
Okay.
All right. I'm not sure if that's something you can take care of online, but you do need to contact DPS to get that done.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Any questions? Any other questions?
No.
Okay. We'll see you back in 30 days. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Good luck getting everything done. You're welcome.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Valerie, did we get that photo of the receipt?
I'll check for you, Judge. I think she's busy at the counter.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Okay, next is Julie Macias.
Hello, yes.
Hi there. How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm good.
Good. Let's see here. You have operate unregistered motor vehicle. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. No driver's license. How do you plead?
That right there, I will probably plead guilty. I have an appointment for August 16th
Okay.
to get my driver's license for the very first time. I've been waiting forever for that, because they have
Yeah.
appointments.
Okay.
So finally, the 16th is here. So
Great.
I've been
Next
waiting
week. All
for-
right. Very good.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Yeah, it's taken a while to get those appointments. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And then you have a no insurance case. How do you plead on that one?
That one is also no contest. I did have insurance, but at the time of, me getting pulled over, it said it wasn't coming up. But I know that I had insurance. And as a matter of fact, I believe that they had me under 2 different insurances. So I don't know why it wasn't popping up. And the reason why I got it was because I was transferring the vehicle to another location so it can get sold. So I had to get some kind of insurance to move it off of one place.
Do you have proof that it was insured
Yes.
at the date and time of the stop?
Yes.
Okay, if you can send that in to us and it checks out, if we can verify it, then you won't owe anything on it. Okay.
Okay.
If it was valid at the time and date of the stop, okay, then you
Okay.
qualify for the dismissal. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just pregnant, so it kind of hurts.
Yeah.
Already. It's
Okay.
almost time.
Okay. All right. So if that checks out, you just need to send us a copy of that, okay?
Okay, for the insurance.
For the insurance.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So if it was okay and valid, then you don't owe anything. But if not, then there's going to be a fee on it, okay?
That's fine.
Okay. And then finally, you have possession of drug paraphernalia. How do you plead on that one?
That would also no contest, just because everything that was in the car was not mine, you know what I mean? I was moving the car. So,
All
like
right.
I said, they did search it and everything, they found what they found, and I didn't argue with it, I just allowed them to
Okay, do you
go
want to,
on,
did you want to plead no contest or did you want to plead not guilty?
not guilty.
Not guilty, okay. All right, let me have you visit with the prosecutor on that one, and then we'll try to resolve the rest of them here in a few minutes, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, just hang on a few minutes, he'll be with you shortly.
Yes, ma'am, and I can go back on mute, right?
Yes,
Now?
thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, just hang on, don't hang up.
Okay, I won't.
Okay.
Judge, no email yet on Mr. Lopez.
Mr. Lopez, did you send that into the correct email address? You're on mute.
Sorry about that. Was it almostpark@gmail.com?
Almost Park Court
Almost Park Court. Okay, sorry about
at
that.
gmail.com. Right, try again, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Sending it
All
shortly.
right, Mr. Dixon.
Judge, I've got an agreement on Ms. Veronica Hernandez.
Okay,
On the speeding, it's a guilty plea. 180 days deferred disposition. A fine of $400 that's going to be paid lump sum by the end of next week,
okay,
and get a license within 5.5 months, which she says she's working on, and I believe her.
okay,
And then on the suspended license case, that as part of a total plea agreement, dismiss, pay $80 in warrant and omni fees.
okay,
On the license plate, that one is going to be a no contest plea. 180 days deferred disposition. A fine of $235. That's waiving the line barger fee.
okay,
And she's going to try to pay everything next week, but I told her she could have 30 days to pay the balance on that one if she needed it. And
okay,
also on those dismissal fees. And then on the no driver's license one, that one has a $10 omni fee. So that one's dismissed, $60 warrant and omni fees. And so she can pay 400 next week. I think the total $775. She's trying to come up with everything for next week, but she's already got 400. And the other thing I told her, Judge, which I hope is correct, is that as soon as she pays this $775, she can go talk to DPS, even though she hadn't gotten her license yet, even though that's a condition of the probation. And she's trying to get it, and she can't go get it if there's still a hold, because, that's the only condition that's unfulfilled.
right. Upon payment of all the fines and fees, we can lift the hold with DPS.
Right. Okay. That's what I thought. Thank you.
Okay, sure. All right, let's see here, just to make sure I got everything. So the driver's license would be a dismissal with payment of those $60 fees. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Ms. Hernandez, do you understand what the prosecutor just explained?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, and you're in agreement with that plea offer?
I am.
Okay, and just to be clear, you had previously pled not guilty to the license plate violation, or you're changing your plea now to no contest, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and you're waiving your right to trial, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. I'll go ahead and accept this plea agreement that you reached with the prosecutor. It sounds like you're going to try to take care of the larger lump sum by next week. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then we'll have the balance that's owing on the rest of the fees within 30 days. Is that something you can pay within 30 days?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. And then again, as I explained, once you pay those fees, you will still be on the deferral, but the hold will be lifted on your driver's license upon payment of those fees, okay?
Okay. Thank you very
All right.
much.
You're very welcome. Any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay.
No, have a good day.
All right, you do the same. Just make sure you stop by the court next week to make that payment.
I will. Thank
All
you.
right, thank you. All right. Frank, you have Julie Macias.
Okay, Judge, how did she plead to the different charges?
has pled no contest to the unregistered motor vehicle and the no insurance.
Okay,
Although she believes she had insurance at the time, so she's going to submit that to us.
okay,
And if that's verified, then we can do a compliance dismissal on that one.
okay.
And then the no driver's license is a guilty,
All
but
right,
she has an appointment with DPS on the 16th.
all right,
And she has pled not guilty on the drug paraphernalia charge.
okay. Thank you, Judge. I'll visit with her.
All right, thank you. All right.
Mr. Lopez signed out, Judge, and no email from him yet.
Is that the email?
It came through.
Someone just sent it to me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see here. That was on the tail lamp violation. Okay. Okay. So he logged off.
Yes, ma'am.
You'll see if he rejoins, okay? All right. All right, next is Jara Nemans.
Hi, Judge. I'm here.
Am I pronouncing your first name correctly?
No, it's okay though. No one does. It's not an easy one. It's Kira.
Gira?
Nemens. Yep, you got it.
Gira Nemans?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, my apologies.
It's okay.
All right, so let's see here. You have a speeding charge, 42 and a 30 mile per hour. How do you plead?
I'm gonna plead no contest. And actually, I guess I was under the impression that this was an opportunity for me to talk to you because I just didn't like how the case was handled. But I guess I'm realizing this is really just about how I need to plead on the charges. So if you could just let me know if I need to file a complaint or talk about how the case was handled or how it was pulled over, how I need to handle that procedure.
Right.
Well.
If you have a complaint or an issue with the traffic stop itself, that would be
Yes,
an
ma'am.
issue that you address with the police department directly.
Okay.
And you
Okay.
can contact them and follow their process for filing those complaints. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Not a problem. But I can go ahead and do my pleas on the charges as well.
Correct. Right. Okay. So yes, so you would have you have these two cases and you just pled no contest on the speeding charge. And
Mhm.
now you have the failure to maintain financial responsibility charge. How do you plead on that one?
So on that one, just I want to make sure I'm pleading correctly. I have sent in the documentation. I'm a pharmaceutical rep and I have a company vehicle. And so
Okay.
I sent in my card and then they did not accept that because it says I work for a Fortune 500 company. And so it said on my card, all fleet vehicles, and they needed something specific to my vehicle. So I just resent documents for that.
Okay. And I'm looking now and I did receive that. So let me check that right now. And you were driving a Jeep, is that correct?
A Jeep Cherokee white.
Okay. I see. Okay. Okay. Right, and that was, you were issued this in June, is that correct? Okay.
Mhm. My car was never not insured. I didn't have my card on me, and typically they pull it up through the VIN, but they swore that no insurance was coming up. And I
Okay,
had a digital copy. I didn't have my computer on me at the time.
okay. I'll go ahead and accept that insurance, the proof of insurance, the verification letter, and the other documents you provided. So we'll go ahead and do a compliance dismissal on that with a 0 fee. All right,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
then
Thank you.
you have the speeding charge that's still pending. How did you want to take care of that one?
Well, I was just thinking about I can do defensive driving on that one, correct? Is that an option?
That is an option as long as you have not taken that in the last 12 months for a ticket dismissal.
Yes, ma'am. That's correct.
Okay, and you do have a valid Texas driver's license?
Yes, ma'am. I sent a copy of that as well.
Okay, great. So that is $144 in court fees that you must pay, and then you pay for the cost of the course separately, and that's a course of your choosing. You can take that online or in person. Okay.
Okay, not a problem.
Okay, so $144. Can you pay that by next Friday?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. So you can send that in by mail or in person, or you can contact the court and they can give you a link on how to pay that, but it must be paid in full by next Friday, okay?
Okay, can I email the court at the same email link and just ask them how to
Correct.
take care of that? Okay,
Absolutely.
all right, perfect. All right,
And
thank you.
You'll have 90 days to complete the course, and once you complete it, just make sure you submit your certificate of completion and your driving record to the court so we can close out this case.
Okay, thank you.
All right, very good. You're free to go.
Okay, have a good day.
You do the same. Take care. Mr. Dixon?
Judge, I've got a plea agreement on Miss Julie Macias.
Okay,
All right, on the registration, it's going to be a no contest plea. 180 days deferred disposition. A fine of $225. Payment plan, $40 down next week.
okay,
And then on the no driver's license, it's a guilty plea. 180 days deferred disposition. A fine of $284 with $40 down and a payment plan for the balance. I also need proof of a driver's license within 5.5 months and proof of insurance within 60 days. Current insurance is what I told her on
okay,
any vehicle. Doesn't have to be the vehicle that was involved, just any vehicle.
sure.
And then dismiss the other two, waiving the warrant fees. And it looks like that was just a failure to appear from June. She said she had an old phone, so she has a test with DPS, Judge. So I don't. Is there? I guess there isn't an Omni hold. Is that right?
Doesn't look like there's one, no.
Okay, so yeah, so that's it. So her total's 509, and she can pay 80 next week, and then
Payment plan. Got it. Okay. Ms. Macias?
Yes, ma'am, 80 next week. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm trying to write all this down.
No, you're good.
Okay, 509, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay,
The 284 was for, I believe the
driver's license?
driver's license. And on that is for 180 days, and then I believe on that one I gotta pay next week as well, a payment of, is that included with the $80 or?
Right, it's a
$80
total of 80 due, that's due next week, $80.
Okay, okay,
Right, so it's 40 and 40.
okay,
And then you'll have a payment plan over the next 6 months to make your monthly payments to pay the balance off, okay?
okay, sounds good. If I
All
could
right.
put more, if I could put more down for the 80 on the day, I put more,
Yes.
I can put more, right? Okay, that's
Yes.
fine.
Okay,
Okay.
and you're in agreement with that plea offer the prosecutor made, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and accept that plea offer and that plea agreement that you reached with the prosecutor. We'll move forward with all this, processing all of this once you make your first payments next week, okay? Once you do that, you'll get some additional paperwork telling you when to make your other payments, okay?
Okay,
All right, and make sure, once you get that driver's license and the insurance, submit copies to us so we can put that in your file.
okay,
And at the end of the 6 months, if you paid everything and submitted all the documents, we'll close it out and dismiss the other two.
okay,
Okay?
okay. Thank you so much.
All right, well, good luck next week with the driver's license, okay?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, and
Have a
take
good
care
day.
of yourself
Bye-bye.
now.
I will, you too.
All right, stay well.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Mr. Lopez, you're back?
Yeah, so sorry about that. My internet cut off, Your Honor.
That's okay. All right, so I received the receipt. It checks out, so it's a $10 compliance dismissal on that one, okay?
Okay.
All right, so $10 that's gonna be due. Can you pay that along with the 50 next Friday?
Yeah, where would I go to pay that?
On the address that's listed on that paperwork on El Prado?
Okay, alrighty.
You see that there on the letter?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so $60 next week, and then you'll pay the balance within the 30 days, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, you're free to go.
Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
You too. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, next up is Luis Ruiz.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, thanks. Let's see, you have a speeding charge 45 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. How do you plead?
Not guilty.
All right, trial by judge or trial by jury?
By judge.
Okay. All right, if you'll hang on a few minutes, you can speak with the prosecutor here in a breakout room, okay?
Alrighty, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is Victor Saldivar Gonzalez.
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Good afternoon. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How about you?
Doing well, thanks. Let's see here. You have a ran stop sign violation. How do you plead?
No contest, Your Honor.
Okay, and how did you want to take care of it?
If I can take deferred dedication, if I
Okay.
can get 30 days to pay that, that would be great.
Sure, so the fine, I'm sorry, the fee for the deferral is $255. Okay,
Okay.
and you can pay that in full in 30 days?
Yes.
Okay, so do in 30 days. And once you pay that fee, then your deferral will begin and it'll be a 90-day deferral, okay?
Okay, so I have to pay that before it begins.
Correct.
Okay. And let me see, just to make sure I have the address to make the payment. Can it be paid online?
Yes, if you send an email to the court at
Okay.
almostparkcourt@gmail.com.
Okay.
If you send them an email, they'll send you a link on how to make that payment.
Almostcourt@gmail.com.
No, Almost Park Court.
Almost Park Court. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Perfect. That'll work.
Okay. Any questions?
No, that should do it.
All right. Very good. So make sure you pay that in 30 days and then your deferral will start thereafter. Okay.
Okay. I appreciate that.
All right. You're very welcome. You have a great afternoon.
Thank you. You do the same.
Thank you. Okay. Jorge Solis.
Hello, Your Honor.
Hello. How are you this afternoon?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm doing okay. Thank you. You have a charge here for display expired registration or license plate. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay. And then you have another charge for driving while license suspended. How do you plead on that one?
No contest.
Okay. What's the status of the driver's license?
The driver's license, I believe, was actually, well, invalid, not suspended. Not sure if it's the same charge.
Mm-hmm. It's the
It's
same
actually just
charge.
an.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know I've done like a. I'm just trying to get it right now. I have to go retake my driving test and do all that. It's just
All
kind
right.
of been a process for me to do that.
Do you have an
And then
appointment
no
with them yet?
registration. No, ma'am. There's tickets that I need to pay. When I go to
Okay.
make an appointment, they tell me there's tickets that I haven't been able to find, so I have to go find. They're
Right.
like in small town municipalities.
Sure. Okay.
It's kind of, yeah. And I actually did right when this happened. Actually, I believe I finally received a letter from a small town municipality about a ticket to go fix.
Okay.
So that's
So
all
once
en
you
route,
take care
but
of
it's gonna-
once you take care of all those, then you can go to DPS, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's my understanding. That's all that I need. And then the registration was fixed the following day, and I gave a picture of the registration in person when I went a month ago.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it's in the files or I still need to email one to you.
All right. They did send me something. Just let me check here.
Yeah, I was actually on the way to get the registration.
Okay. All right. I see that. Thank you for the picture there. All right.
No problem. Thank you for accepting it.
Okay. So on the driving while license suspended, the fine is $305. Is that something you can pay in full, or do you need a payment plan?
I need a payment plan.
Okay. Can you make an initial payment by next Friday of $50?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. So $50 due on the 19th. Okay. And then we'll put you on a payment plan. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. And we're giving you more than, we're going to extend it past 30 days. So there'll be a time payment fee added as well. Okay.
Okay.
So to the balance, $15 will be added. So that'll be $320 total on that. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and accept the proof of the expired registration, and I'll waive that compliance fee. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So you have $50 due next week, and then a payment plan for the balance. You'll have a balance. I'm sorry, 320 is a total. You'll have a balance of 270 that's still owing. Okay.
Okay. And that one, it's not a deferred, it's just a charge, it's another ticket or another infraction, correct?
It's just, yeah, it'll just be a conviction. It'll be closed out as a conviction. You're just paying the fine. I can't place you on a deferral because it sounds like it's going to be a difficult, long time for you to get your driver's license. So
yeah, it's been a process.
right. So
I'm
just
sorry. I know
start,
it's just kind of
start clearing them out, one by one, and then at some point DPS will clear you for that driver's license. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I appreciate your
You're
time on this.
So $50 next week. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, good luck getting that driver's license reinstated.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. You have a good rest of your day.
Do the same. Take care. Mr. Dixon.
Judge on Ruiz, needs to go on the waiting list for a bench trial and a reset notice to be sent to him.
Okay. All right. So bench trial. Okay. Perfect. All right, Mr. Ruiz, we'll send you notice of when you're going to be scheduled for that trial. Okay.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
All right. Just one more thing. If you at any point in time you change your address, you need to notify the court so we can keep in touch with you. Okay.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. Have a good day. Okay. Take care.
You as well.
Thank you. All right. Next is Maria Sergers.
Hi, Your Honor.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Let's see here. You have ran stop sign. How do you plead?
I would like to plead no contest.
Okay. And then you have another one for display, expired registration, or license plate. How do you plead on that case?
So I would like to plead guilty on that.
Okay. Did you get the registration taken care of?
I did not. I actually no longer have the vehicle. So I wanted to see about maybe getting on like a payment plan or like community service. I don't currently have a vehicle to register though.
All right. All right. What did you want to do on the stop sign violation? That's the moving violation.
For the moving violation, I would like to take defensive driving.
Okay. Do you have a Texas driver's license and insurance?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So the fee for that is $144 in court costs. And then you pay for the cost of the course separately wherever you choose to take it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You will have 90 days to complete that. Can you pay the $144 by next Friday, or do you need more time?
I need just a little more time.
Okay. 30 days?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that'll be due in 30 days. Okay. Don't take the class until you've paid the court fees. Okay. Because that'll start the 90-day time.
Okay, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're very welcome. When you do stop by the court to make that payment, you must also submit a copy of your driver's license and insurance, okay?
No problem.
All right, now back to the registration. No current vehicle, and you're just looking to pay that fee out. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, are you currently employed?
I did just start a new job.
Okay, let's see. All right, I'm gonna reduce that fine to $145. And can you pay that in full in 60 days, or do you need more time?
60 days, I will be able to pay that.
Okay,
Your Honor.
so in 30 days, you'll have the court fees due for the defensive driving. And then a month after that, you'll have the 145 due for the other case, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll take care of both those.
All right, you're very welcome. Any questions?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, that's it. You're free to go.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You do the same. Take care.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, next is Joseph Thayes.
Here, Your Honor.
How are you today?
Good, ma'am. You?
Good, thanks. You have a charge here for ran stop sign. How do you plead?
No contest.
Okay, how do you want to take care of it?
What are my options?
How old are you?
22.
22. Your options are the defensive driving course.
Okay.
All right. Well, there you do have two options. The first is the driving safety course, but because of your age, you're required to take it. So even if you wanted the deferral, I could grant the deferral, but you would have to take the class as a condition. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Have you taken the class in the last 12 months?
No, ma'am.
All right. So the least expensive option would be for you just to take the class. That's $144 in court fees, and then the cost of the class separately. Okay. The other
Okay.
option is a deferral, and that would be $255 plus taking the class.
Okay, I'll go with the first one, the 144.
Okay. So the driving safety course, $144 in court fees. Can you pay that by next week, or do you need more time?
Next week would be fine.
Okay, so that will be due by next Friday, the 19th. And then after you make that payment, you can, the clock starts ticking and you have 90 days to take the course. Okay. You can take that online or in person.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So once you make that payment, the court will give you some paperwork on your due date for the completion, as well as how to obtain a copy of your driving record. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll need those two items by the end of the 90-day period, and then we can close it out.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right. So either stop by in person to make that payment, or send them an email and they can give you instructions on how to pay that online.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. You're very welcome. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Next is Alexandra Vasquez.
Yes, Your Honor.
Hi there. How are you?
Hi, well, how are you?
I'm doing well. You've been patiently waiting.
Yeah, always.
All right. So let's see. Expired operator's license. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Okay. So what's the status there? What's going on?
So I just sent an email showing that I have a driving test appointment on the 16th.
Oh, okay. Great. Is this for just you're getting it renewed? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let's see. So the fine right now is $184, and you're working to get that done by next week, right? So I can place you on a deferral. Okay.
Okay.
It's $204 for the deferral, and then I can place you on a 30-day deferral.
Would there be any way to like reschedule so that I can show proof that I have my license?
Well, it's not one of those that it's not one of those that qualifies, is it? Or is it one of those? Frank, remind me.
Expired, yes, can be a compliance dismissal.
But it had to be done.
Yeah, there's that kind of that deal where if you get it, and I don't know if there's how long it was expired, but I do know.
It's been expired a significant amount of time. That's the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
a
problem.
why.
Yeah. But
If it had just, it's been
20 days. Yeah. If it was within 20 days of getting the ticket.
The window of time is too long now. Plus the
Well-
license was expired for years, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then I think on that deal of first court appearance for 20 days, whichever is later, that's when you have the right to do it. But
Right.
it's, after that, it becomes discretionary.
Right.
So
And because of the length of time it was expired, it's not
It's-
gonna work on this one.
there
so.
you go.
Yeah. All right,
Okay.
so, but ultimately what I'm saying is we'll place you on the deferral, right, for the 30 days. It sounds like you're gonna be able to get the license next week, right?
For
So
sure.
the only condition would be for you to make the payment and get the driver's license within the 30 days. And
I
then
can
at
do
the end of the 30 days, we close it out. It's not a conviction. It's basically a 30-day deferral with the condition that you obtain the driver's license.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
But the $204, is that something you can pay next week as well?
No, I would like the 30 days for that.
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen then. You'll have 30 days to pay it, okay? Then from the date of payment, you will be on the deferral 30 days.
Okay.
Okay, so your deferral won't begin today. It will begin on the date you pay the fee,
Okay.
okay?
So that means that I can't get my license until.
No. You can go
Okay.
get your license. As soon as you get it, just send us a copy and that satisfies the condition of the deferral.
Okay.
All right, so all I'm saying is your deferral doesn't start today. Say you come back and you can pay it 2 weeks from now, okay?
The date of payment.
Then your deferral starts that day. From whatever date you pay, that's when the 30 days starts to run. At the end of the 30 days, then we close out the case, assuming you turn in your driver's license copy.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. All right, so 30 days to pay the 204. Deferral of 30 days, and then Texas driver's license submitted within that 30-day period. Okay,
Thank you, Your Honor.
all right, any questions?
No, will I be getting an email with all of this, or I should just write it down?
They can send you something, right, Myra?
That would be great.
They'll send you something by email. So don't forget about us. Make sure you submit that copy of the driver's license when you get it, okay?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, well, good luck to you next week.
Thank you so much.
All right, you're free to go. You're very welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Frank, if you're free to go, I'm gonna call the docket again, but
I'll miss you guys.
I know you don't want to stick around for all the fun, but
Oh, thank you. All
We-
right. Well,
3 o'clock,
my,
come.
my AC guy is still not here. I hope he's coming. But anyway,
well, good luck to you on that one.
thank you so much. Y'all take care.
We'll see you
See you
next time.
later.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Frank. Bye.
Bye.
All right, we'll call the docket one more time.
Okay.
This is the 1:45 PM docket on August 11th, 2022. Juan Aleman. Bernard Bucher. Ryan Callahan. Bernadette Carroll. And let's see, next is Jonathan Godina. Rosa Maria Gonzalez. Edwin Rivera Flores. Luis Silva. And that concludes the 145 docket.
Question on that, Mia's girl. The insurance was under the company name. Are you taking that insurance?
I'll take that insurance.
Okay,